The Indo-Pacific theatre is increasingly becoming volatile with ever-growing threat of destabilizing the region. According to latest reports from the US, China is building a naval facility in Cambodia's Ream Naval Base for military use, the second such overseas outpost after Djibouti in Eastern Africa. And it's first in the strategically significant Indo-Pacific region. But China vehemently denies the reports. China and Cambodia both have said that they are beginning an expansion plan which does not entail Chinese military presence at the port.
The renovation of Ream Naval Base aims to strengthen Cambodian Navy's capability to maintain maritime territorial integrity and combat maritime crime. The US has ignored Cambodia's position, made malicious speculation on the matter, and attacked, discredited, and even threatened to put pressure on Cambodia. That is typical bullying.
威胁、施压，这是典型的霸凌行径。
The Indo-Pacific is an important piece for China's leaders. They see the Indo-Pacific as China's rightful and historic sphere of influence.
中国和柬埔寨是全面战略合作伙伴，两国各领域合作公开透明、合理正当。这不仅造福两国和两国人民，也为构建新型国际关系和人类命运共同体
Ream faces the Gulf of Thailand, adjacent to the South China Sea, where China has aggressively asserted its claim to virtually the entire strategic waterway. The US has refused to recognize China's sweeping claims and routinely conducts military maneuvers there to reinforce that they are international waters.
It is consistent with credible reporting we've seen from the PRC that the PRC is engaged in a significant ongoing construction project at Ream Naval Base. As we've said, an exclusive PRC military presence at Ream could threaten Cambodia's autonomy and undermine regional security as well. We and countries in the region have expressed concerns about the lack of transparency on the intent, the nature, the scope of this project, as well as the role of the PRC military is playing in its construction and in its post-construction use of the facility.
Therefore, the Chinese foreign minister has been on a major diplomatic drive in many of the Pacific islands and tightening its hold through the Belt and Road Initiative, with a strong response from the Quad nations, particularly the US and Australia. Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong was also on a tour to the Pacific Islands for the second time in just 2 weeks, visiting Tonga and Samoa with a pledge to increase Australia's contribution to regional security. China, on its part, has signed a series of bilateral cooperation documents on the Belt and Road, climate change, fighting the COVID-19 pandemic, disaster prevention and mitigation, green development, health, agriculture, trade and tourism with the Pacific Island countries.
Finally, let me also say this. Recently, some have been questioning why China has been so active in its support of the Pacific Island countries. I want to tell everyone, China is a major developing country and a major country with a great sense of responsibility. We are not just supporting South Pacific countries, we are also supporting countries in Africa, Asia, Latin America and the Caribbean. We are not only doing this today, we had always been doing so. Back in 1960s, China tightened its own belt and helped African countries build railways. That is because China always stands together with the rest of the developing world, in particular, small and medium-sized countries.
The race is on, and it is getting more serious with the involvement of militaries in these waters.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.